إن الحمد لله نعمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا ومن يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن سيدنا وحبيبنا محمد صلى الله عليه وعلى أهله وأصحابه ومن اهتدى بهديه واستمسك بسنة إلى يوم الدين. سبحانك ربنا لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا ورفعنا بما علمتنا وارزقنا علما. الحمد لله على كل حال. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Glories and adoration are due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We ask of His peace and tranquility to be upon our noble Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his household, his companions, and those who follow their footsteps day of Qiyamah. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make our faith be firm in the deen of Islam. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to continue to protect our faith. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to continue to guide us aright. The dead, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to have mercy upon them. Those of us who have lost our parents, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to count them among those whom He is going to grant Jannah day of Qiyamah. Those of us who still have one of them or both of them with us, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to continue to guide them, protect them, enrich them in faith, enrich them in health, enrich them in wealth. Let them end with this world successfully, and let's end with them successfully. So if you are following us with this our revision, or this our book that we've been glancing through, Talkhees fi Usulul Thalatha of Muhammad bin Abdul Wahhab. Last week we actually stopped where Mallam is exposing us to an ayah, also an ayah of Quran, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ اللَّيْلُ وَالنَّهَارُ وَالشَّمْسُ وَالْقَمَرُ لا تسجدوا للشمس ولا للقمر واسجدوا لله الذي خلقهن إن كنتم إياه تعبدون. I think that is where we actually stopped. We were not able to explain it because of our time, and we promise that inshallah al-Karim, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spares today, we will repeat the ayah or revisit the ayah before we continue from where we have stopped. Mallam said, among the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, among the things you see, you use in knowing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, recognizing your Lord, is what? وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ, is by His signs. One of the signs, Mallam now said, the signs are, Al-Quran told us that وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ, among the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said, وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ الْلَيْلُ وَالنَّهَارُ. Among His signs, there is what? The night and the day. وَالشَّمْسُ وَالْقَمَرُ. And we have the sun, we have the moon. Allah now said, La tasjudu lishamsi wala lilqamar. Do not prostrate for the sun nor the moon. We say, wasjudu lillahi alladhi khalaqahunna in kuntum iyyahu ta'budun. You should worship Allah that actually created the sun and the moon and the day and the night. If really is Allah you actually want to worship. You see that worshipping any other thing that is not Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah has already disengaged you from it. Allah said, among the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is what? The night and the day. You know, there are, before now, the kuffar, they used to attribute day and night. They used to look at it as Lord. They said there is Lord of day and the Lord of night. So, if you are in dark, if you want to pray, then you ask the God of the night. If you are in problem, when you begin to have problem, it means the Lord that is angry with you is the Lord of the night. Then if you are in affluence, you have everything, there is rain, your children are fine, your salary is okay, no delayment of your payment of salary, you don't have problem, then the Lord that is happy with you is the Lord of the day. So you can see now they begin to look at the day and night as what? As Lord. So if you now belong to this category, that means you have two lords you are worshiping. That there is time you call the Lord of the night, and there is time you actually what call the Lord of the day. So that is Allah now tell them that among his signs is a sign of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that brings the day and night. You should know that this night that comes and go is not just on its own. There is a mechanism that is controlling it. And that mechanism is what is controlled or is remote by who? By Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the sun also that sets and what? It rises and sets. The night, the moon that rises and sets. There are some mechanisms, or there are mechanisms that are controlling the movement. That remote control is in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if it's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that actually has the power to do this, then the sun and the moon does not deserve to be worshipped. If you worship that their movement, or because of their appearance and disappearance, then what is controlling it? If there's anything that deserves to be given attribute, is who? He that actually control their movement, their existence and their movement. So that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَاسْجُدُوا لِلَّهِ الَّذِي خَلَقَهُنَّ إِن كُنتُمْ إِيَّاهُ تَعْبُدُونَ. Then you should worship Allah that actually what? That created those things. If really you actually want to worship. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us aright. So that you should know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one that actually controls, is the one that deserves to be controlled, to be worshipped. Just as we have said, if you must swear by anything, you must bring anything inside which does not deserve, it does not need at all. But if you, then you must bring Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala first. Say, I swear to the Lord of the sun and the moon. But not swearing to the sun or the moon. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to guide us aright. The signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are many. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has exposed us to many of his signs in what? In the Quran. Allah, among the signs of Allah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us, وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ, he said, اِخْتِلَافِ أَلْسِنَتِكُمْ وَأَلْوَانِكُمْ. Among the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put differences in our tongues and in our what? In our what? In our body. You can see today, as we are sitting here now, we have Koto, we have Kene, we have Basange, we have Igala, we have Nupe, we have Arab, we have English, we have all those ones. Is what? Ikhtilafi al-sinatikum. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put differences what? In our tongues. Wa alwanikum. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts among difference in our skin. You see somebody is white. If you go to some country, their skin are white. They have white skins. Some places they are dark. In Nigeria, we have mixture. We have some people that are dark. We have some people that are what? That are not dark. That is among the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Among the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah created man and women so that they can what? They can have peace in each other. They can have tranquility in each other. That's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If we want to begin to call the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we will not live here. But there are a lot of signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala actually what? Expose us to. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is what that did all those things. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put difference in our tongues. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make difference in our skins. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created some people to be, they dwell on grasses. Some people eat, if you give some people amala, they cannot eat it. Why some people, if you give them grass, if they eat grass, they what? They purge. They call some people vegetarians. They eat grasses. You know, in Nigeria, we eat grass, we eat fish, we eat meat. Some places, if you go, they don't eat meat at all because of their nature. Some places, they eat more grasses. They eat grass, ordinary grass, green grass. That is how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made them what? To live their own kind of life. So all these things are what? Are the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the saying of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, inna rabbakum Allahu alladhi khalaqa as-samawati wal ard fi sittati ayyam. ثم استوى على العرش يغشي الليل النهار يطلب حثيثا والشمس والقمر والنجوم مسخرة بأمره ألا له الخلق والأمر تبارك الله رب العالمين. Mallam said, Allah also told us that Inna rabbakum Allahu alladhi khalaqa as-samawati wal ard. Verily is your Lord alladhi, he that created the heaven and the what? And the earth. Fi sittati ayyam, in 6 days. Thumma stawa ala al-arsh. Before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala established himself on the throne. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created the heaven and the earth for 6 days. Then he now established himself upon the throne. Doing what? Yughshil layl an-nahar is now exchanging the day and the night. Yatlubu hafithan, and these two are what? Are looking upon each other. They are making their movement in haste. If you see now, you can see now the day is about to break. They want to take over his duty. Day want to take over his duty. Night want to go to rest. That is how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has been controlling the night and the day. Allah said, "Yatlubu hafithan." All of the two of them, they are trying to take on their duties in haste. Mallam said, "Washamsu wal kamaru wal nujum," and the sun and the moon and also the stars. And the stars said. He said, "Musakharat al-amr." Those things, they are what? They are under the control of the commandment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All of them, they are working on the control of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah now said, He said, "Allah, behold, lawul khalqu wal amr." Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has what? The creation. Is the one that created and is the one that made commandment. Tabarakallahu Rabbul Alameen. Blessing is Allah, that what? The Lord of who? Of the universe. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created everything, and He has given them commandment. This commandment is what everybody is following. The sun and the moon cannot make their movement on their own unless they are moving on what? The control of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if they are actually under the control, the creation and the control of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then they don't deserve anything like worship except who? Except He that is controlling, He that created them and is controlling them. So you can see now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has actually disengage you from from attributing any worship to who? To any of the things He has created. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one that created them, is the one that deserve the worship. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to give us the ability to hear, and actually the ability to work with whatever we have said. Now, man said, "Wa Rabbu huwa ma'bud," and this Lord is my ma'bud, is He that I worshipped. Mallam said, "Wa dalilu qawluhu ta'ala," and the evidence that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one that deserves to worship is what? The saying of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, "Ya ayyuhan nasu u'budu rabbakum alladhi khalaqakum walladhi min qablikum la'allakum tattaqun." Ya ayyuhan nas, O you mankind, I'budu rabbakum, worship your Lord, alladhi khalaqakum, He that created you, walladhina min qablikum, and He that created those that come before you. Alladhi ja'alakum al-ardha firasha, He that actually made the land, the earth to be what? Firash, like a mat. He has spread it. He has spread the earth. You can see, if you are traveling to places like the northern part or the desert part of the country, you will discover that you will see, if you have an opportunity, you can be seen as far as where your sight can see, because the place is plain. You will just be seeing plain land. Then if you come to places like Lokoja like this, you can only see from here to maybe one point. The other place, there's mountain, there's bend, and so on and so forth. It's the doing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that actually make the earth to be what? To be spread. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spread the earth for you to what? To actually walk upon. Wasama bina, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala now make the heaven to become what? Like He has built, He put it upon, He put it on there. He put it there without pillars. Nobody will say he has traveled one time and he see where there is pillar that can actually hold the heaven. It shouldn't come down. No matter how you travel, you can never see where there is pillar. If you build this house now without wall, this zinc will not stay. If you remove all this wall now, this thing will come down. Why? Because it is something that holds it. But you can see as described, as scholars have been describing the heaven. They have described it so many places. Where have you seen that they said one day the heaven is leaking and the aliens are falling down? Since we have been hearing the creation of the world since the time of Adam, there's nowhere they said the heaven has leaked and the aliens are falling down, because it is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who actually perfected the creation. So He has created them perfectly and forever. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it as what as bina. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it as what as like a building. He has built it. He has made it as cover to cover the world. Allah has made it as what as cover. Wa anzala minas samaa'i ma'an. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is one that bring the rain from what? Descend down the rain. فَأَخْرَجَ بِهِ مِنَ الثَّمَرَاتِ رِزْقًا لَكُمْ, so that it can germinate crop for you as what? As your provision. He has made rain to fall down and what? To become what? To become الثَّمَرَ لَكُمْ, to become crop and food for you as risk, as what? As your health, as your what? As your wealth. Now Mallam now say, for this, وَلَا تَجْعَلْ لَهُ أَنْدَادًا, do not ascribe partners to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that is the gem of what? Aniddu. Aniddu means a what? Something that you worship. Then that is the plural of what? Aniddu. وَلَا تَجْعَلْ لَهُ أَنْدَادًا وَأَنْتُمْ تَعْلَمُونَ. So because of that, do not ascribe partners to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala while you know. You know that Allah is one that created the heaven and the earth. It's you know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is one that brings down the rain for you, for the rain to bring out crop for you to feed on. And it's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that actually give the power to the water, the rain, that may rain become what? Become food to what? To the earth, to bring out what? The food, to fruit for you to eat. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala actually does this, is the one that actually deserves to be worshipped. So for that, do not ascribe partners to Allah that does all this while you know. As we are speaking now, from the generation of those that have been ascribing partner to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the mushrikun, nobody does not acknowledge the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No. There's nobody that will say there's no God at all. Even when during the time they were having discussion with other prophets, they acknowledge the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But what is the problem? The problem is Allah is too far to be addressed, to be assessed. Let us use somebody that will lead us to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is the problem. Just where we are like this now, somebody will just carry his gallon of water and go to 200 units and said he want to go and collect miracle water, because he or she cannot pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala directly until he uses one person that can call Allah inside water. Then you should bring it home to come and treat a fever. You go die. Or somebody that will, one old person will sit down in one corner, will be telling you, will be remoting you, go and buy white cock, go and buy fish, don't cut the how do they call it? No, those things that used to bring out, that use a fish, don't cut it, cook them like that, don't cut the fish. As you buy the fish, put it inside pot, cook it, call people to come and eat, then your problem will solve. You die with your problem. Wallahi, you die with your problem. The moment you begin to look at somebody has one particular solution that is not Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, wallahi, your problem will keep compiling. We used to say it here every time. Mallam, I'm very sure Mallam has said it times to that number. Nobody run from problem and you're free. That today, as I don't reach like this now, no, I can never, I don't have witch in my house again. I lie. Wallahi, I lie. If you are running away from witch and you are not running to Allah, your run don't finish. Have you ever seen a person that said, as I am sitting now, I will not take medicine again? That medicine now, haba. Anywhere where witch go carry pass from now, I am okay. It's not possible though. Wallahi, tallahi. The only time you have peace and you think you have escaped from danger or evil of man and any other thing, wallahi, tallahi, is when you run to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You sleep without fear, because Allah does not sleep. Sleep does not befit Allah. But wallahi, this day before yesterday, before 4 days ago, one Abalis man, the chief of Abalis in Lokoja here, died. Young boy, he was given the title of traditional medicines. He went to his shrine and sleep. He died. I don't know if you heard. If you have not yet, if you don't heard, I'm telling you now. It's not even up to a week now. Wallahi, tallahi, he slept in his shrine and he died. Now, those people that he has eaten their cock, he has eaten their fish, he has taken their money, they have struggled for. Where are they going to run to now? If the thing that is depending on is a shrine, if you bring your problem, you collect your fowl, you collect your goat, you go to the shrine and do whatever I want to do, and bring the meat and eat it. Now he went to the shrine, he ran into the shrine, and he died. He slept in the shrine, and he woke up, they wake up in the morning, they met him dead. In the shrine. Now, if he's a really lie, where is the security? If he that is using the shrine to dupe you died in the shrine, what of you that have been running there? But you know, people will not take this, they will not take the lesson. Tomorrow another person will inherit the shrine and they will still go there. Wallahi, Mallam, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you with Tawheed, you are free. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to bless us with Tawheed. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to guide us right. I think inshallah that is where we will stop for today. Whatever we say that is wrong, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us. Whatever we say that is correct, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala count among our good work day of Qiyamah. If there's any question, contribution, correction, observation, inshallah, you are welcome. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Question? No question, no contribution, no correction, no observation. In the absence of any, we say Subhanakallahumma bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum.